last night.
What do you mean?
The 1:30 last night. This morning.
At 1:30 this morning?
At 1:30 this morning.
What?
The government and army had split in Turkey.
What do you mean they split? Like...
They are apart, they are no longer.
Okay, but how do you...
Well, Jeff's obviously gone to Steve, I don't like you anymore, and
yeah,
split.
but how the fuck do you... How many people is in that army?
I don't know, a couple of mil? No, there won't be that
A
many.
couple of mil?
No, probably 50. Say
Yeah,
50,000.
you
50,000.
Right, out of 50,000 people just suddenly go, all of us are thinking the same thing, let's split.
I don't
They've
know,
got
go
to have-
ask them.
They've got to have some sort of meeting though, haven't they?
Well, they clearly ain't, because they've took hostages, government officials and shit, and they've took them hostage.
Yeah, but it's an organised thing, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's
How did
called
they
the
org-
army.
Yeah, but how did they organise it?
I don't know, it's just like,
And
yo
what-
mate, do you want to set this thing up? Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
And what happened? Because in the army, all the old people, like the veterans,
Yeah.
because they've been serving their country for years, they're like, if anyone says anything bad about the government or someone higher than them, they're just sort of, they're really protective over it. So what I'm saying is, you got 50,000 people in this army, what
Yeah.
happens to the people that disagree with them?
Well, that's what's happening right now. Everyone's rioting.
No, the people in the army that
The people in
disagree
the
with
army.
them. Yeah.
Well,
Are they getting taken hostage as well?
Well, they're in the army though. They're under like, I don't know what they call it, scrutiny, aren't they? Scrutiny.
Scrutiny.
Scrutiny. No.
Scrutiny.
Scrutiny. No, they're like highly disciplined in that, aren't they? They'll listen.
Yeah, they're loyal.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So loyalty
To who?
to probably the general that's in charge of it.
Yeah, but when they like pledge their allegiance and shit, it's.
I
to
pledge my allegiance to the band, United States of America.
But no,
We're talking about Turkey. Right, so they pledge their allegiance or whatever they do, say
Yeah.
the vows and shit.
yeah.
Who are they, like pledging to? Is it the country, the government,
Well, no,
the
so much
army, or
because
or-
of Syria and having this problem with ISIS and the rebels and Assad.
Yeah.
So they're all like scared about that, and it's the. I know they're having to take on a lot of like refugees. Turkey is.
They have a lot of refugees.
Yeah, and the Turkish people aren't.
a lot of Turkish people are refugees, aren't they?
No. The Turkish people are not liking the
Taking
ref.
on all
the-
these
yeah,
refugees.
so they're
Okay.
taking on all these people, loitering, and the refugees.
They're getting paid for that though.
Who?
Turkey.
No, they're not.
They're getting like $1 billion, whatever currency.
Yeah, but
they have.
that's still not a lot of money, for how many people they've got to look after.
I suppose that, yeah, because the
And
people
don't forget how this.
won't get a share of that either.
Yeah, this war's been going on for like 5 years now. What?
Or is it just a
No,
a civil war?
Yeah, Syrian civil war.
Fucking hell.
So
Yeah, but what's their plan now? It's just like we've taken hostage like the most highly political people in the country. Now we're just gonna like
Yeah, 'cause
sit on them.
pretty much, I'm gonna sit on your face.
Not literally. Like,
No, it's just like I
God.
think they've had enough. So the army have took over. It's basically like what I said earlier. It's like with Korea back in the 50s. The army split from their government. It's not really. I don't know what they call it. I think it's like a dictatorship, sort of.
Yeah, like
It's like the government is
didn't
the
like
army.
Gaddafi do that?
No, because he was an actual dictatorship run by one guy.
Yeah, isn't that what they do?
No, what's happening is it's been run by the army. So it's
So
basically
by a
how it's been privatised. Think of it like that.
Yeah, but I can't see how this is a bad thing.
For the people,
Yeah, but the army.
yeah,
Protect
they'll
the
have
country.
they'll have protection. But I mean, would you want to be stuck in your home? You come out your house,
Yeah,
there's a
but
guy
why
with a gun, and like, no, you're not coming
Yeah,
out.
but why have they done that?
I don't know.
What? Yeah, but
No, it's not unfolded yet, has it? It's
what's
like,
the end game though?
fuck knows.
Like, what are they trying to achieve from it? It's
Anything.
like, yeah, fair enough. You can say we're fed up with the government, we want to be away from them. We want to be two separate parties, but like, what are you trying to achieve?
Well, no one knows yet because they've not had. I don't know if they gave a speech.
I mean, you kill all the politicians and all the people you're trying to get away from,
Yeah,
and they
but
just get replaced.
I don't know how it's going to work. Because, well, basically at the end of the day, the government not the government, the armies took over the government, took them hostage, they've closed all the airports, they put tanks outside the airport. I'm not even joking, they put tanks outside the airports. That's what it was at 1:30 this morning. I was watching tanks outside an airport. Something's going to go wrong here.
Imagine trying to hit a plane with a tank.
What? Throw it at it?
No, imagine trying to shoot a plane down with a tank.
Oh no, probably could do it.
Do you reckon?
I could do it.
Do they have tracking on them? They can't do.
Yeah, they do. They must have.
They can't do.
I don't know what sort of tanks they are.
How fast them fucking rockets come out of that?
They're not.
True.
The shells aren't. They're not rockets.
Yeah, whatever. The shells, how fast they come out of that, there's
Yeah.
no way you can...
Or if he's travelling at like 2,000 miles an hour and plane's doing 700, he's going to catch it up pretty quick.
No, I mean, yeah, that's if you're shooting behind it.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it's moving 700 mile an hour.
Right, you're on about leeway, yeah.
Anyway, how are you going to aim for that? Anything.
Anything.
You haven't learnt anything.
Anything. But, no,
Right, what if the army got a new set of orders?
from who?
The aliens.
Oh my god. Right, let's do this.
What if?
Right. What sort of aliens are we talking about here?
What do you mean, like, what would they look like?
Yeah, like, would they look like
What-
Paul?
What
Like,
aliens do you think?
would they...
What do you think they would look like if they were...
Well, I don't know, because everyone sees aliens as looking like, you know the film Paul?
Yeah, like with the big egg head and the
Yeah,
massive
yeah.
eyes.
And
Do you think they'd actually look like that?
I don't know.
Because what they're trying to insinuate is...
They could look like Turkish people.
Could do. Could look like George Bush and Boris Johnson.
Obama.
Yeah. There's actually a conspiracy where they're aliens, you know.
Well, there's a massive conspiracy
like-
that the aliens built the pyramids, but
Well, yeah, that seems quite...
far-fetched.
Yeah, but...
It
There's-
doesn't...
Yeah, but the reality of it is far-fetched. So
I
why
can
can't this be?
understand where they're coming from about aliens helping them, because I struggle to wipe my arse in the morning. So...
Fucking hell.
no, me personally, I struggle to wipe my arse in the morning. I'd never
Why?
build a pyramid. Do you know what I mean? I need some help.
Yeah, but what they're saying the reality is you've got thousands and thousands of like these Egyptian people that live pretty rough.
Mm,
They don't really have many. They're basically slaves, aren't they?
pretty much.
And they're like carrying these fucking 200-ton boulders and shit on rollers.
200 ton.
Some of the like, do you know the Sphinx and shit?
Yeah.
That's all carved out of one rock.
Holy shit.
And they've got like, yeah, like the obelisks, the massive tall things that they stand up.
Or the pokey things.
Yeah, that are like that.
Pokey.
Like the Eiffel Tower, sort of.
Yeah.
They're like hundreds of tons. So what they're saying is people use trees as rollers
Yeah.
to move them, and then they use like pulleys and shit to build the pyramid.
Yeah, but
But like, if you've actually
even with
been
1,000
there-
people, come on, how much could you lift? 60 kg?
Yeah, but do you know how big the pyramids are?
You're not going to lift a fucking pyramid, are
They're
you?
gigantic, mate. You're not going to lift the pyramid. But to, like,
The aliens could.
yeah, but to build
The
it,
aliens could.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
Yeah, but
It's
I'd
really-
need help.
I'm
I'd need
saying
help.
it's far-fetched, the reality of it, that humans did it. If you look at their reasoning and their answers and like the way they explain it,
Yeah.
that's far-fetched.
I guess it's...
So if you say aliens built it, that's also far-fetched. So it's
But
just less
he's
of a
close to
two.
the truth.
I don't know.
Well, have you ever seen Indiana Jones? You know with the Mayans?
Minds.
That one. That was aliens.
Was it?
Crystal Skull.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Turned out to
Is
be
that-
an alien head.
Is that the disgusting one?
What do you mean?
There's a. No, fuck it.
You're on about porn or some shit?
No.
You are, aren't you?
Yeah, the Egyptian, ancient Egyptian pornos.
Indiana
in
Jones and the big dick.
Fucking hell. You just see on a cave wall like some Egyptian with a dog head banging
Banging a cat.
banging a 4-armed cat. Oh, right, so back to the question anyway.
What was the question again?
What do you think aliens would look like?
Yeah.
As like, do you? Oh yeah, the reason they say, like, people commonly think that aliens are these massive egghead things with small bodies and gigantic eyes, is if they take the theory that they evolved from humans. So, like, if you look at the start of human evolution, when we were like gorillas,
Monkeys.
yeah, like massive, strong fuckers with no brains.
Actually, no, we weren't monkeys or gorillas, we were apes.
Right, whatever. Like, just big fucking animal things
Yeah.
that are like really strong, no brains, and then we evolve into something that's less strong, more brains. They're saying like that would carry on, so you just keep getting more brains and less strength, because the more your brain power.
Oh, so you
you've
basically
got,
become Stephen Hawkins.
yeah, like the more brain power you've got,
Yeah.
the less need you have for strength. So they're saying like if it carried on like that,
yeah,
we'd turn into these like little frail fucking eggmen with like massive brains.
Yeah.
That's why the head's so big, and like really small bodies.
What's it?
Telepathy.
That one.
Yeah, but there's no real. I don't know. I don't know where that comes into it, but yeah. Do you think they would look like that, or they would look like something else?
I don't know, because like films of today, they depict loads of different sort of aliens. So your mind just
Like the
goes
Avengers.
off. Yeah, like you got these big, giant alien dog things with tusks and I don't know. How smart are they? Can they build a
Yeah.
pyramid?
Yeah, but then you got to think. The aliens, like, you think of the origins of them. So, first of all, do you believe there's any life out there?
There's got to be though, aren't there?
There's got to be. Like, if you look at the size of everything.
Well, you say look at it. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it like with my own eyes.
I mean, it's like when you're travelling to New York. Do you actually know you're travelling?
What the fuck?
I'm joking.
What are you talking about?
I'm joking. No, what I mean is, how do we know we're just not like a single planet? And that's it.
What do you mean? Because we can see the other ones.
Yeah, for a telescope.
Yeah. But you can still see them.
It might just be like up in the sky, like a couple of miles away. Might be like a bit of dust on your
But then
lens.
how do we have like the space station?
Yeah, but I've never been to it.
So you're saying because you've never been to it, it's not there?
Could be filmed in a. I don't know.
I don't know. I think there's too many people that have been there now.
Yeah, true.
Like if it was just one or two people that had been
Yeah, but it's
there.
like it's seeing is believing, isn't it? And
So you don't believe there's actually anything else?
no,
Or is that
no,
just
right. I
an
don't say. I wouldn't say it like that. I'm open to the concept that there's stuff out there,
Yeah.
but until I see it, I'm not quite.
Not
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Same with all these theories, like, well, not theories, but sightings of aliens and shit.
Yeah.
Like Roswell, I've never seen it, so I don't know it happened.
Yeah. So you don't. The only evidence you'll believe is
My
seeing
own
it
eyes,
for yourself.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care about all these conspiracies and shit, but
Yeah. But then you still gotta have belief.
yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Well, someone,
But you won't be
Pursue that.
100% on it.
yeah,
Yeah, you never can be until you've seen it with your own eyes.
that's what I mean.
But again, back to the question.
Yeah.
Just drifted off again. Yeah, you've got to look at whether you think if you do believe there's something else out there, do you think it would have been evolved from humans? So, like, do you know how many world-ending catastrophes the Earth has had?
Yeah,
So, like, say we build up to this sort of civilization we're in now,
yeah,
or like a bit higher to the point where we can do like planetary travel, and then there's like a fucking tsunami that just kills everyone, and then we have to rebuild.
What, on a different planet?
No, on the same planet,
Right.
but like still humans, but we have to
There's
rebuild.
water there.
It like
It disperses.
yeah,
Right. Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, the Earth is billions of years old.
Yeah.
Humans have only been around for thousands of years,
No, millions.
millions of years,
Must
whatever.
be millions, isn't it?
Millions of
Oh
years.
no, thousands of years, but
Whatever.
dinosaurs were billions. Millions.
Yeah.
Go on.
Whatever the time scale is, there's billions of years before humans. So, do you think there were humans earlier than that, but because of global catastrophes, they've just been like wiped from existence? Where what I'm saying is, if there was, they could have got to the same stage we're at now, even higher, to the point they could have travelled to a different planet to avoid the catastrophe, and then that would just wipe out all trace of them, and they're on a different planet. In which case, the evolution that all these scientists and shit are saying, where they've got the big heads and big brains and small bodies, could be true. Or did they just start on a different planet? In which case they could look like anything. They could look like fucking...
So basically what you're saying is that they've already evolved, became what we're at today. Something's happened like Ice Age or whatever. They've basically packed the bags and fucked off.
Yeah.
Gone to a different planet.
Yeah.
Evolved more than us.
Yeah.
And became aliens.
Not became aliens.
No, but the way we depict an alien, that's what they've became, but we don't know
Yes.
that.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's an idea.
Yeah.
Like, that's one way of looking at them. The other way of looking at them... So, the one way of looking at them, the first way, is that they were here before us, and then they fucked off, and they can come back whenever they want.
Yeah.
Or, they never came here, they never started here, they started somewhere else.
What about it was the other way around?
What do you mean?
And we're already on this planet. Right. So we started...
That would be in the future, though.
No.
Right, explain.
Right, what I mean is... So, basically what you were saying about they've already evolved on this planet. What about if we already evolved on another planet and moved here?
Yeah, but then how
As
would
the
that work?
Egyptians, aliens, blah, blah, blah.
How would that work, though? Because then...
They built their pyramids with
Yeah, but
alien
then
ships.
we would have signs that we moved here.
Science, that's a good film. That's about aliens.
No, right, what I'm saying... If we did come from a different planet
Yeah.
and then came here, where's all the evidence that we came here? Because if there was a catastrophe while we were here,
Yeah.
it would have killed us.
Well, no, I'm not saying there's a catastrophe
There
happened
must
here.
be to wipe all the evidence. Unless we just haven't found it.
Yeah, but
Could
we
be
might
like,
not found it. Somebody might have hid it.
Yeah, it could be like in the middle of the
Like-
Amazon or something.
I can't even remember what happened a couple of weeks ago. I mean,
No.
no, like,
Yeah, but you're talking about memory. We're talking about misplacing.
oh, you're on about like data and stuff.
Data or physical evidence.
Probably had no need for it.
How did we get here then?
Well, we were, I don't know,
What I'm saying
in a
is...
spaceship.
Right, what I'm saying is... You start on a different planet, right?
Yeah.
For whatever reason, you fuck off to a different planet.
Yeah.
And then you turn into what we are now.
Yeah.
Where's the evidence that we came from here to here? There's got to be a ship or something that brought us there. Where's that?
Well, it might have been like a taxi type thing. Dude, it could have been like RJ's taxi service.
You're saying we came from a different planet in a taxi?
Yeah, RJ from Mars picked him up.
Oh.
Brought him back, he's fucked off back to Mars.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and
Not
now,
that- not
so
an
it's not
actual-
here now.
Okay, yeah. I
It's
thought-
just like, 20 quid please mate, see you later. It's just dropped him off on Earth.
I thought you were saying like an actual taxi. Like everyone came in a taxi.
Lads night out. Yeah boy.
Oh, well,
No.
off, lads. Different planet.
Party.
Oh, it's gonna be the best after party ever. Imagine that.
After party bro.
Imagine you just go out in Leicester and you're like, oh fuck this, it's boring. Where should we go? Mars.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
that
got
film
some
Total...
killer cocktails there.
You seen Total Recall?
No,
It'd be like that. When Arnold Schwarzenegger went to Mars.
that already sounds shit.
No, oh my... Don't be saying that.
He's just not a good actor.
No. Quick, get to the chopper.
Right, anyway.
Yeah, back to the...
Fucking taxi. Oh. That was amazing.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the aliens could have come from or whether we are aliens
Yeah, that's
of this
what-
planet.
I'm just speculating.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like anyone knows where they came from, or even if that did happen, I'm just saying that's an idea. That's like one of... Anything could happen, really. Like, the amount of shit in this world that is so unrealistic. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
Especially when like you've got people like Einstein that put math to it and shit and just confuse the fuck out of you with numbers.
He was full of shit. He didn't know nothing. I knew more than that cunt.
I got a D in GCSE maths.
Yeah.
What did he get in GCSE? Oh, I didn't even take them.
What a wanker.
Oh, don't diss Einstein, man.
Well, yeah, but they're using all this maths and shit. It's like, oh, here's an equation of pushing and... Oh, no, was that Newton? Like Newton, is it Newton's law?
Isaac Newton is
The one
gravity.
Yeah, theory, relativity and shit. Is that
Einstein.
Is that Einstein?
I think so.
Well, whoever the fuck it is, I don't care.
One of the big-haired scientists.
Yeah, the aliens. One of the aliens.
One of the old aliens.
Yeah, one of the old aliens with the big heads. Green in the face. He's just had too much salad. Too much spinach. Popeye.
Oh, Popeye alien. Isn't that they got like little stick arms and then they just go eat some spinach and like little bicep.
Get to the gym, bro. But no,
yeah, you were talking about.
yeah, it's like they're doing all these equations for like push for every force,
Force. Yeah.
which is applied one way,
force
equal
equals mass times acceleration.
an opposite reaction or some shit, aren't they?
No,
It's
what they're saying.
applied the other way.
What they're saying is every action has a reaction.
Yeah,
so
it's
everything
like
you do creates.
When you
something
push something, it's got friction, which is a reaction,
else.
right?
It moves.
Yeah.
The movement is the reaction, but it does create friction as well.
Yeah, but you're pushing that way, but it's got friction pushing you backwards. It's
Friction
like
is
with wind
trying to-
resistance and water resistance.
Yeah, friction is trying to keep it where it is.
Yeah. Well,
It's just resistance.
what I mean is, they're on about all this. Oh yeah, this is how you work it out. This I don't need to work it out. If I push on an object, I know it goes forwards.
Yeah, but what they're
That's the
saying
way I
is-
work things out.
Yeah, but what they're saying is, you're thinking in a practicality sort of way.
Yeah.
They're thinking in a precision way. So if you know these equations for force and things like that,
Mm.
you can calculate how far something will go depending on how much pressure you put on it and things like that. So do you know when you think about precision engineering,
Yeah.
if you didn't have these equations, you wouldn't be able to work to millimetres
Oh,
or even microns.
Yeah, you'd be doing the job like 5 times before you get it right, instead of just
And-
doing it the first time.
Yeah, and the accuracy of it would be like, you're talking like inches out, whereas they can get it to like fucking perfect.
Yeah.